Yeah, the Timber's been played by MP on the majority of times, but play as well.
Fnatic's turn to
Dire team pick.
Okay.
Morano's just... I would have preferred to see himself at this point. I'm trying to farm with the tower, but he's quite low. CM may look to now get on top of the Bane. Z-Freak could be in the jungle, but up top, got to spin out on Adam. This will probably be the first
trouble.
blood.
And it will be. MP's
Constantly pressured. Not really much he can do because Kunkka, you know, he's one of the best mid laners in Dota, but you suffer against melee heroes that have heavy harass.
They're going to try and kill bottom. Tossing back this Sven, won't matter any kind of extra movement speed, but the stun's already used. Oh, wait, no, you've still got the avalanche. Only toss was used by D to protect him. And no support was nearby. In fact, 343 was doing a pull on the way. So the Creeways weren't there on bottom lane. Avalanche kicking in, death. He's got 7 stick charges, so a lot more life. He's going to burn the Mango, just dragging him back. Now 10 stick charges. Death can survive a little longer, boarding the Chakram and the Timber Chain device side. So Sven may be heavy with all that armor, but he's quick. And with the help of Limp, into mischief. He's trying to dodge DJ's toss or any kind of combination, but Z-Freak will finish the job. DJ will drop. Z-Freak's the man to claim him, and they keep Sven alive for the moment. But while that happens, they then get aggressive on top. 343. Nightmare tries to protect him. Miracle. Oh, maybe they have enough life. No, they don't. With the Starfall, MP will be the sacrifice. So a 1-for-1 trade-off is called for support. Miracle would love more. Throws the arrow out, but Jab's already moving too quick. They want to kill mid. Stormbolt's flying towards Arbed. Got Torrent available. 343 is nearby too. Start with the Brain Sap, but they couldn't reposition. Not in range for a Nightmare, but up on top, they're in position for this. Miracle tossed up. Does he have a leap? He's got one into the trees, but nothing more to give. Burnt them all at this. So yeah, Monkey King you can find your farm, but you'll never find a kill.
And this is the issue, because now DJ just says, okay, there's no more Monkey King here, I'll just camp middle and get free gold and experience. Fnatic just looks to play top, they know bottom.
Working with the Nightmare against Arbed. 343 doesn't have much more to give, even with the Starfall. For Z-Freak, he's going to arrive, throwing out those level 2 launch Fire Spirits and Limp, even into the Wukong's command. It's not a bad one. Arbed and MP caught on the edge of it. Piranha couldn't get much more of leaping forward. They need to get this kill into Jabs. 343 and Arbed are already down, so Jabs will join them.
That was big fault, but they find kills. I don't mean to... The problem is the gold disparity is still moving towards Fnatic. Even though they're finding kills, Complexity needs to try and get away. Slays into objectives, into pressure on the map. MP, ooh, just barely jukes the arrow.
Wheel spin and TP out. There should be enough time. No stuns. Oh, okay. Spin actually wore off a little bit faster. 343
runs toward the mid lane. They're just applying pressure in all these lanes. All 3 tier 1s have already been taken by Fnatic.
Nice, actually TPing down the bottom lane. Realizing there's pressure being applied by 343, the arrow flies forward. That will be a 5-second stun on the Tiny, but it's on the Tiny. He's got 1300 HP. They can't get through it. And look at Jabs, the confidence. All right, run through, throw down the Crystal Nova. Can't get the Frostbite follow-up, but that's why they have a Torrent from a Kunkka, tossing Arbed in and find all the damage they need into 343. Even X marks spot just in case there's any shenanigans. And nice in the meantime, with the help of that Observer Ward, which both Sentry Wards were not able to connect on from Complexity, he just aggressively moves up and move out themselves now. Fnatic. Monkey King will be the primary target. Sees them. Can he move? Doesn't react in time, and with everything they're dropping on the Monkey King, Limp has no way to
look at the ward pattern that Fnatic has active. They have total vision in this dire side of the map, controlling at least 3/4 of it, just a straight line through the woods.
Radiant's bottom tower.
It's just, you see the play
going top
position.
Fiend's Grip is out, support's coming in from Fnatic. It's going to take a little bit of extra time, and Juggernaut will die before it can arrive, but now Arbed may feel confident just to get into this fight. Supernova is available, but Torrent, Ship, oh, this is not good for Z-Freak. So much damage with the Nightmare, buys him some time, but the Avalanche follows through! Oh, it was almost a great play from 343 to create the space for the Supernova, but so much support from Fnatic. Cleaving out 343, the arrow flies in, connects on Kunkka, now Limp into the Wukong command, and a 3-man slap down. That's what he wants, but they need an extra follow-up. 1, 2, 3, all go the way of Complexity. Big properly answer Fnatic at the moment, but they need some time. The Monkey King is still their #1. Actually, he's not even #1 network anymore. He's fallen behind. Bane picked up, thrown back down again. They frostbite, so there was no chance of any way to really react.
The problem is, like, the whole time, as soon as Ice can just push mid, with no fear whatsoever. He is like, look at him go. He's just running in. Now look at that.
With the Scepter, they isolate the Monkey King, send him up and towards the air with the Torrent, with the ship. Death will be caught by this one as well. Abed's already found the first.
So the 3 killers just sort of pick a core to play around.
Complexly come out, looking for the Crystal Maiden. Already Your Scepter up and towards the air, follow up with the arrow and into the Starfall. Crystal Maiden will die. DJ, I love how he doesn't even move.
Yeah.
He finishes.
Can't compete with the massive wave clear advantage that the seaside is able to output. And
okay, we'll see if Ice can die, because it's about to be tested. 4 heroes will be down on the bottom lane from Complexity to try and find this kill, while Sven's going to have his time up on the top. Ice chains away, but Z-Freak will find the kill, combining with
hunting, even though Timbersaw's dead. They have a ward on death right below.
Yeah, that's a very dead Sven, unless he can blink away instantly, but no. They start off with a Torrent. The vision from the Observe ward lets them set up absolutely perfectly. Yeah, okay, they give it to MP. Ensure his momentum.
They're just playing under vision right now. This is so disadvantageous for them. Fnatic is completely aware there's 4 heroes in this area. They'll finally go down.
3-4-3, sacrificing himself to get the D-ward out. Z-Freak wants to help out. It's actually a nice hit from Lim, but the freeze field, no, they actually get the stun out. Mirana in through the rear, and the Fiend's Grip control. MP can't do anything. 2 heroes down so quickly. I think you'll still lose the Bane thanks to the Torrent, but Abed stuck around to get that one down, and he'll have a hard time walking it off on Willie. Shadowbladed, who's got detection? Who can see the Conquer? It is Pulp. He's just stashed away to the eastern side.
Scanned him out though.
They're feeling Conquer, finding him in the trees. Death gets the Stormbolt out, and Abed will go down. Complexity getting much needed. Down the bottom lane, Limp gets up into the trees and away. Wasting a little bit of time, but the Dire Observer Ward 3-4-3 is going to break the smoke. Nightmare's over on 1. DJ jumps forward with Avalanche Toss. No way for 3-4-3 to survive
it, because otherwise, Fnatic, they're just going to have such an easy time finding 1 kill after another.
Oh, no, jump down. DJ's already there! He hits the avalanche as Limp connects on the ground. Limp's like, I didn't want any of this. I don't want any of this. He tries to dodge with the Mischief, but he couldn't get up onto the trees. Speaking of which, the cutter has arrived. Ice.
Only have this blink single target initiation. You can go with the Sven, then the arrow, and maybe a sleep and a grip on the outskirts. But like, as far as raw team fight, there's really nothing you can do.
Z-Freak. Icarus dives himself away to safety, but that is a long jump for Timbersaw. Not enough mana to get the easy kill onto Z-Freak, who's got 10 more charges, decides to go into the Nova. They'll get in range, but enough to kill him up before the stun connects. It just. Nightmare movement, X marks spot, 3-4-3. Try and be brought back. The combination timing not quite right, but it'll still be good enough, especially when you can toss back Miracle. And this really looks like a Nova, even if Phoenix buys back. It looks like there's not much hope.
It's just easier for Fnatic to play, and all they ever need is that couple of pickoffs. DP gets caught trying to push out lanes, but you know it's just so much easier for Fnatic to play. They've got 3 creep waves beyond the tier 2's death on coL's side of the map. So you're forced to show heroes to just keep these creep waves out of your tier.
They're one observable that's giving them information they want to fight with, but DJ, they're the one. They're actually sending him in with X marks spots to get the avalanche toss combination, and Z-Freak. 1 charge will keep him alive. He quickly jumps into the Spirit Vessel, and Tiny doesn't actually get out of this one. The Starfall, they slap him down so Miracle can get the follow-up. Abed was nearby, but 47 seconds. Nice long jump in from Limp, finding Jabs, and the follow-up will be there. Stormbolt in 1 second time, and that can guarantee the kill onto Jabs. He'll send it back, but hello Lotus. Ice is the one on the front lines. 1, because he's insanely tanky, and 2, because he's just hunting Limp, but he cuts him down, follows him the whole way. The Radiant Observer Ward saw the long jump. Now DJ follows up with his own, and Limp, now he'll commit the BKB into Wukong's command. Does he have enough life to sustain through this? When the ship comes in, Fnatic, they won't take much damage, but thanks to the Omni Slash, Complexity is taking huge amounts of damage. Death, he's backing up the spin from MP, chasing it, but thanks to the fact he had a BKB, he was immune for the moment. Monkey King will still go down. But considering Fnatic brought the whole team into this, Complexity should be pretty happy they get away with only 1 death on the Monkey.
Fortunately, Limp, because of that BKB broken, he has the buyback just enough for it. But no cooldowns now.
3-4-3. That's 11 deaths for him. It is not a happy day for the net worth who can't crack over 1,000. The buyback comes in from Monkey. Mirana's trying to find her own angle, but she's right next to the Observe Ward. The stun's down over on the Conquer. It's a good chain. Lotusor won't break you free of that one with the Starfall damage. Abed will fall, and with the jump forward, Complexity, they move ahead of the boat, ahead of the tide. Jabs, 1 more attack will give Death this double kill. But they need more information.
Base, but this is all leading up into that next Roche engagement. It'll spawn anywhere from the next 30 seconds to 3 minutes 30. coL, you've got to be ready, because if you give away Aegis, there's nothing to do anymore.
Friends are coming to help him out. The Z-Freak's also in the neighborhood. It won't really matter, however. Fire Spirit does not really intimidate the Timbersaw as MP starts his bid. It's a good slap down, follow-up arrow. There's good combinations coming in from Complexity. Ice, they haven't got him down just yet. He'll get up the hill. The low storm's there to protect, and now we go up into the air. Yules on Yules action, and this Timberchain gets to the trees on the low ground. They'll send him up again. Is there an arrow? It's still on cooldown for the moment. The Stormbolt fights forward, and he just gets his way. He actually is able to dodge it out. And now MP goes on the rampage. Oh, Willie Limp tries to hide inside the Wukong command. He gets a slap down, clipping the Crystal Maiden in the backline, so Juggernaut is down. Jabs will join him, but Ice
has the 90 GPM talent, and he rushed Midas. Look at his net worth. In a couple of minutes, he'll be the most farmed hero on Complexity Gaming, and unfortunately, he is the 4 position, but most of the games they end up winning, he positioned to defend the Roche pit. And because of that, Fnatic take it for free.
Okay, Nox, I know you're throwing this stuff up, but let's just ease off Adam for a bit, right? He's doing the job of his team. Now, jump forward. Oh, hello, Juggernaut. Into the beat grip. Need to kill him off. The Wukong's command. Let's get the perfect 4-man stun out. He's already killed off one. The Aegis Immortal is broken. Arbett's running back out to the cover of BKB, but the Aegis Immortal is fun. A perfect Nova. No one's nearby to help it out. Crystal Maiden's trying. But MP protected by the low storm, but you still get the Supernova egg off into the Sun Ray. DJ, he's finally cleaning up these back lines. And where's your damage output from Complexity? It needs to come, but the Monkey King's just up towards the air without BKB. He's never-endingly controlled. He actually looks for the dodge and dead. A great double Stormbolt, but he's lost his Monkey King. He'll TP up. No, he won't. The Frostbite from Jabs just coming off cooldown to connect on his target. And the man who did so much work will be the last one to die for Complexity. Z-Freak will fall. Ice gets
4-man stun and a perfect ultimate, but it just isn't enough because it takes so much time to kill the Jug twice. And coL, they run out of gas. When their ults are down, there's just, they don't have damage. As you're saying, like, Z-Freak's spells are on cooldown. Like, what's he supposed to do at this point?
And without that BKB to protect up the Monkey King, he can't stay on the front lines. DJ really burning hard. Z-Freak hitting him with both the Sunray and the Spirit Vessel. And you're seeing DJ, yeah, he's TPing all the way back. There's no X-Marks to bring him back to the front lines.
He's got bots, though. He has the TP bots.
Oh, okay, so that'll bring him, kill that range creep. And he got it. 3-4-3 gets rid of it. No way to... Yeah,
at a certain point, Fnatic is not going to just run straight up a choke point.
Yeah, at some point they'll be like, hey, maybe we should play a little bit smarter than this. Yeah, okay, we're on...
lineup and see Limp in 4th place on the net worth, because it just, you have...
To be honest, you always look at the Complexity lineup. They're going in over on MP. Nice. Now the damage is there. Very quick kill on the Juggernaut. Didn't expend too much for it. Ice trying to protect himself with the Lotus Orb. And the jump back in. DJ's arrived. Avalanche toss combo. Say goodbye to Bane. Say goodbye to that Fiend's Grip, that beautiful control. And Juggernaut will buy back. Looking to press the advantage. Fnatic moving forward. Limp going to go into the Wukongs and BKB. They need some extra slow. He actually pulls back out the Wukongs. They've killed off the Crystal Maiden. Complexity, they just want to get...
aggressive on the map.
That's what they just did.
Yep, nice. Perfect.
As in, they just used their smoke. Ice. He's on the front lines, but DJ, it's a huge avalanche combination. The backline still a 2-man stuck, and they hold him in the edge of the Wukong's command, combining with the Supernova. The damage output, Juggernaut's there in the spin, trying to kill it off, but just no! He couldn't get it off Z-Freak. That's what they needed to actually stay in this game and stay in ESL 1, but it looks like GG, well played. Fnatic will take the victory, and life has just gotten a hell of a lot worse for Complexity Gaming. Their results are now going 2-5. It's a rough run, to say the least.
Yeah, so finally the end of the band.
Yeah, too much in lane. It's kind of good against Jug, potentially.
Sure, they'll get BKB, they'll get Manta, but
3-4-3. Wait, hang on.
Whoa.
They wrapped around. They want to go for the Druid, and Miracle's the primary target. He was nearby. There was no scouting. The rolling ball forward. Miracle is going to go down.
And I was going to bring up
the bear trying to harass out. So when this kind of happens, like, you don't miss out in the CS, and then the Druid gets the matchup that I think it was Bliss or one of the power members was saying that you want to have the Druid versus the Tidehunter, but this just hasn't happened. Or is it more important to get levels bottom lane? Z-Freak in a world of trouble. Spin from MP. Z-Freak, the stick charges were not enough to keep him alive, but Death may feel he's got something. Went up in Gust. Makes it easy just to push him back.
I love the wording from Jabs. He's so in tune with what is necessary. That's placed on the bottom shrine. That's exactly where the trap is going to look to go when he hits 6.
They're going in real deep underneath the tower. They want to take this fight. The 5-minute boundary is responding. Need to find the healing ward. They will be able to kill it as well.
Percentage, which is off the creep wave with the last.
Rolling boulder in, going after the Brewmaster. Got those fresh phase boots, so that high movement speed makes it impossible for Jabs to block him, and MP to catch up to him.
Really well played there by coL. They can
They're actually
pursue
going
here.
in. Yeah, MP's already used his spin, so he's got no defense, and now you'll see the Spirit accuracy going up again. A rolling bottle forward from Jabs, trying to help him out. Head to shackles. Z-Freak gets controlled. He has the Fire Spirits, but no Icarus dive. And down goes Z-Freak.
But he does buy his Tranquil Boots, Toby, so he loses that.
Ice is not level 6 just yet. He's a little bit more of this creep wave to die. Miracle's going to bring the bear back. He's got Savage Roar to create a little bit of space. But Arbed, with this haste rune, he can move so quickly. And Miracle into the trees, but he needs to get to the fog of war. Difficult to do, in fact, impossible.
Really well played there by
Rangers moving down. So they got the 3 cores from Complexity converging on bottom. It's an invis rune from the Drow Ranger with 2 points up in cold arrows. That's enough to get through the Tidehunter, but you got to time the gush. Actually, there's no Ravage available, so Ice has no counter initiation. Des gonna help him out, just send him drunk as Tidehunter can't even stumble his way back to that tier 1 tower. Ice will taunt on the way down, but 40 flies before death, so money is stable up on top. Z-Freak initiated on. This took a while to do. Jab's been waiting a long time to get this initiation off, and Z-Freak, no way to jump away, no way to just Sunray out, with the sprites making it difficult for Earthspirit to get the last points of damage in. Odie's here, they've waited so long with the split. Jabs will most definitely die as you've got the vision from 343. No, they actually lost it!
And it's 9 minutes into the game. Abed has a Midas, like they are rolling.
They've got a good observer ward, however. Is there any kind of help to help the OD? Got some good movement speed, and yeah, they're actually just backing out. Tidehunter's still not level 7 yet. So close with the points. And this will actually mean there's no Ravage available with Brewmaster split. The control factor continues to go the way of Complexity. They sent the OD up
aggressive, even though in reality, it's just Ice all by himself.
Jabs goes very quickly visible, drops down the Observer Ward, should be scattered out, rolling boulder forward, finding the Drow Ranger, and the Silence catching the Winter Wyvern. There's no follow through, there's no cold embrace. The banish from Arbed will be able to kill that Wyvern as he re-emerges.
Were they smoked? Because
yeah, there was a smoke.
Was a provide control.
Well, he's coming out with an invis rune, looking for some extra information. He'll find DJ. There's not a lot of follow-up unless Z-Freak has a great ability which allows him to close distances. DJ, not again, not again, really? No, he TP'd to the shrine, which didn't have a charge available. Look, he knows where the Drow Ranger's been. There was a box that was drawn pretty heavily saying, hey, we haven't seen the Drow in a while, and she wasn't involved up in top, but top lane, speaking of which, they're moving forward. They're looking for a good fight under Ice, and they've got a lot of damage, a lot of control. In fact, a lot of players. 4 heroes up on the top. There's no way Ice should be able to survive through this, but he's still going to pop the Ravage. Connecting up 3, but the Brewmaster split. Death has Ice locked in the corner. Around so long, but he's in this one area that Diacide very rarely walk. Now he'll get some information. Oh, okay, Winter's Curse. The follow-up gust will have to be pretty quickly, and now they'll have the damage output to get through Jabs. Even with the king, he knew he was dead.
Does even almost get the bottom bounty. Gets 1. Tidehunter.
Power on bottom lane, the trade-off will be there. Shadow Shaman hasn't come over, that Blink Dagger is not available, and Winter Wyvern up into the air. Little towards the Tidehunter, he's got the Ravage level 1 available, but Roshan's taken, a Miracle has the Aegis Immortal. They're going after Ice, another stun. He's still got the Ravage, but he'll never trigger it. Now Complexity, need to get some back-to-back kills to jump forward. Could not get in front of ES rolling out, but it won't matter when the Brewmaster split. The Storm Bruling was already there, and ES on the run. He's burning out to the Fire Spirits, and that is what takes the kill. Bottom lane, but it's OD pressuring the bottom lane. Z-Freak seeing the life back to the bear. They're beating through the tier 3 tower. Another imprisonment. Now Ice presents himself. Some chip damage again. Down to now 2/3 of his life, but they need to finish up the tier 3 tower. They need to open up the shrines. Miracle can do so in Complexity. They're going to safely back out. Careful with the resummon of the bear.
And coL has so much damage up. But look,
Phoenix
level 12
just
egg.
Phoenix,
Brew split.
He's going to Yule Scepter, starting over on Jabs. Brewmaster's moving over as well. There's the jump forward. They want the kill over on the ES as quick as they possibly can. They got it. 30 seconds on the sideline, and this will open up the melee ranks. Miracle's damage output. It's ridiculously good for a 21-minute point of a lone druid, and that melee ranks is toast. The side lanes are pushing in. So Complexity will have to back out. They haven't taken those tier 2 towers, but they get what they want. Pixie are just able to achieve objectives.
but they're
And
walking up
Smoke
a high
into Smoke.
ground.
Brewmaster, he breaks his ice on the hillside. Here's your initiation. Massive more trap. It's a gust. It hits over on 2 on the Savage Roll, makes him run away. A 3-4-3 can't get in. Jabs is actually causing so many problems on the back lines, but he should be eventually brought down. But it's Miracle killing off Arbet. They'll defensively imprison, buy some more time. Limp in 3-4-3. They have gone down to the backline shenanigans, and OD can just blink away. The Brewmaster splits there. They're jumping forward. They really want this OD. The buyback already came in from Winter Wyvern. Finally, Arbet will go down, but he drops the hammer. He'll still find a kill in return. But now Ravage from Ice goes to work. No Omni Slash underneath the shrine. The regeneration is better for Miracle. He'll need more life to battle against MP, and now the Winter's Curse creates space. He's not wanting to kill his own teammate, but he has no other choice, and they fear they can't even react with abilities. MP still wants to run back out again. Ice with the Anchor Smash, reduce the damage, and it's almost enough to keep MP alive, but almost is not enough. Ice is now on the run. Complexity surrounding him, and he's trying to run back out. He's pretty damn tanky. That Blink Dagger needs to come off cooldown. Difficult to do. Limp even TPs forward just to ensure the kill happens. And Complexity, a solid defense as well. This Brewmaster split committed really early on. They are not looking to find just yet Fnatic, but that tower, it doesn't stand a chance. They get through the tier 3, focusing on the melee rank. They don't just want the range. Here comes Ice again. He's getting gusted back up. A Dual Scepter as well. He can't get involved in the engagement. Remember, he still doesn't have Ravage.
DJ's top. DJ's taking it as BKB. He is very difficult to take down, and eventually he's going to have that Sight Device finish. Your Drow and your Lone Druid, they never actually get strong enough to go toe-to-toe with Abed unless they're under the BKBs. And it's a nice play by Limp here. Might get the kill.
Yeah, if they can catch out and hold DJ in position, they're able to do so. So Limp will find it.
He does finish his BKB.
Position.
And you can't do this if you're Fnatic. You don't want to take this engagement 4-on-5. It's just too easy for coL to defend the pick. They pop split, they pop egg.
Tied. Blinks forward. There's all your Aeon Disc and OD. Locked in position. They've already got the kill on Roshan. Miracle got the Agency Mortal. Attempted snatch from Jazz. Goes forcing a 3-4-3. Just protected by the Cold Embrace. The Omni Slash from MP. Massively ineffective. However, Z-Freak's fire, that'll be enough. Jabs still on the run. This Brewmaster causing all sorts of problems. Ravage is still up. Tyler still has this control, and he's gonna burn it, combining with the OD ulti. Limp and Miracle, they drop so quickly. Massive Wall's already back down again. The Agency Wall is gonna burn. 2 heroes down for Complexity. The other is respawning, but Brewmaster's TPing out. They're gonna try and get Miracle out with the Savage Roar and the TP away to safety under BKB cover. They're able to do. Fortification is already available, so with Glyph triggered, they're not finding exactly what they want. Miracle's gonna go into his bear form, and then pulls it back out, but the Ravage from Ice. They're catching Miracle mid-split, and a second Ravage as well. Z-Freak will be protected, but where is his Supernova? Where is his control? They've already lost 2, and Death, well, he'll TP out of the BKB. They take the melee racks, but Complexity is the cost worth.
Even not only that, like BKB first. Blink in and BKB and hit Tide in the face. Fnatic can't do anything to your BKB. Just zone the Tide. That's the name of the game.
Bait with the Juggernaut, who now has a full nullifier.
He has no buyback, though.
Yeah, keep in mind, he doesn't have that. He's 1,000 gold short. The Dire of Snowball, etc. will see him. If they can kill him off instantly, this will be absolutely huge. Can they actually find the kill? But no, the Max Snowball and the Curse. It's buying some space. Draw Ranger needs to get the hell out of here. Trigger a BKB. Trigger something. The Nova from Z-Freak. That'll do the work. OD is going down. He has defensively imprisoned. The temperature side is lost. Here comes your Ravage. In from Ice. Trying to create some space. Allowing Arbet to do it 3-4-3. Has actually clipped himself in the middle of this fight. He attacks and reveals his position. I don't think that was the intention, but he'll TP out anyway. No, they'll actually have a Hex to cancel that one off. While Death is having his own little bit of a battle. 3-4-3 will finally go down as Death is actually soloing Jabs. Create him up. This man, he fights better when he's drunk.
With that engagement, as you said, Death manning up on Jabs, able to take him out 2v1.
Let's come back live. The best rune that everybody wants. It's a double damage. Z-Freak! Oh, we got caught! He's gonna go down just as Roshan spawned up.
Got buyback in the high ground.
Perfect Radiant scan. They know, but yeah, as you said, Complexity. They will break the smoke if someone comes close, but they look for their own target. It's the Hex over and Abed. Rolling Boulder back in from Jazz. He's trying to create a little bit of space. The OD's taking out the 5 for the Great Man Surfboard. The Supernova. It's a little bit further away from this fight, but Miracle. He just kills off DJ, but the OD drops the hammer down with the Hex. He needs to kill off Miracle. He's a big form of damage, but the Winter Wyvern curses up the OD. They reset. Limp for the Gust, pushes them all back. OG can't do anything with no BKB. He'll go down. The buybacks are coming in, but Miracle's just pumping out that range damage. They move away and down towards the Tidehunter. He's got no Ravage to do. Drop a gem. All the buybacks can come up.
The moment right now where there's a Ravage available and you don't have any of your big spells up on complexity.
The bear scouting.
Nobody.
Kick it back. Try and steal the Brewmaster BKB. They kill off the ES so quickly. Shiva's already been burned off. If this isn't finally, you'll see more sustain coming in from the OD, or even the reposition from his Blink Dagger twice. Tide wants this opportunity, and there it is. The jump in. He'll catch out onto Arpin. Drops the hammer. They've already broken the Aegis, the Immortal, and killed off one. Can they actually get a little bit more? He actually had a buyback in from the Lone Druid, but Jabs in the back line. He's actually keeping Winter Wyvern under control. Where's the egg? It will get the stun off. MP, he's trapped at the moment. Limp focusing on the ES to create a hell of a lot of space. The second Ravage has already been blown. Death inside the base. I think he actually, he's going to time out in 1 second time, so he'll come back into that position, but at full life, the shackles, that's a long range one, and OD, he wants more. He's already popped the refresher rolls. He has the BKB, and yep, Miracle, he just TP's back into the fight, looking for the kill on Abed. Another defender imprisonment, but once the space can be created, Angus Smash from right side sides can reduce the damage. The Savage Troll, but the double stun, Z-Freak, the Supernova does its work. Everybody has got a 10, and Complexity, they want to finish this job. MP, he's running the other way around. They need to get the kill. Juggernaut, he'll consume the cheese, continuing the run, but what's he gonna do? The ES can respawn, but without the Tide, without the OD, what else he got left? A refresher orb is bought up by MP, so maybe now he can jump in. He doesn't have the mana, he can't Omni Slash at the end of this spin, and it doesn't matter anyway. The Ancient is gone, and Complexity push back the drone pin pick.